and that we would work with Al-Qaeda to destroy America. You know what? Let's play that clip right now, and then we're going to go to Gordon, Joshua, and more. It's the Infowarrior. Hit the clip. We got it? Yep.
Iran as they should be.
One of the, Mike, let me go to you. One of the guys, or one of the groups that I've been warning about for a very long time are these 9/11 truthers. It is the information that we have at this point is this guy is a hero in the 9/11 truther community. Don't know if that's true or not. That is the early report. These are people that, I mean, it's totally fine to speak out against the Fed, but these are whacked out conspiracy. The government has planned 9/11. The Jews were involved, et cetera, et cetera. And from what we have seen in early reports, this guy is being held up as somebody. They liked him because he'll actually do something about it.
Yeah. You know, unfortunately, crazy hate doesn't know any bounds. So whether it's von Braun today at the Holocaust Museum, whether it's the Muslim extremist shooting the private at the recruiting center down in Arkansas, whether it's the abortion doctor getting shot, there's something. Whether these things happen in groups, whether they serve somehow in these psychopaths' minds to fuel each other's actions, whether they serve somehow in these psychopaths' minds to fuel each other's actions. Problem with the 9/11 truthers, people are horrified when they see the reports after 9/11 of Muslims celebrating what happened with 9/11 overseas. And yet then, as you pointed out, well, we will undoubtedly have some people in a certain segment of society looking at this going, oh, yay, great for von Braun.
Harry, like Al-Qaeda, they'd like to destroy us, and they will work with anyone. There are also people like white supremacists or 9/11 truthers that would also like to destroy the country. They'll work with anybody they can. Coming through our southern...
You are a disgusting human being. You are a piece of filth, and I hope that $50 million they gave you to essentially... You probably didn't have to sell your soul since it was so Satanist and demonic anyway. You just kind of leased it out. I hope that 50 mil brings you nothing but sorrow and anguish, because that's what you deserve, Glenn Beck. You are the world's worst person in the world today. Maybe not. I mean, he's not as big as the enforcers or the generals or the think tankers or the Kissingers or the Brzezinskis or the Rothschilds or the Rockefellers. But he reaches more people on a daily basis than all those people combined, unfortunately. He literally is a face of evil, a face of tyranny, a face of injustice. That's what Glenn Beck is. All right, let's go to Gordon in Canada. Gordon, you're on the line.
Hey, that's quite a laughable clip that you just played.
Mm-hmm. It would be laughable if it wasn't true. Like, if he didn't actually put that on national television today, that somehow... again, you show me one legitimate 9/11 Truth website, whether it be 9/11truth.org, 9/11blogger.com, Infowars.com, any of those websites praising this madman for shooting somebody, again, that makes about $10.75 an hour, who had nothing to do with anything but to trying to keep his job at a museum. It's disgusting. It's sickening.
Yeah, I've got a shocking video that I just uploaded to my YouTube. It's Canada to collect, trace, and track biodata on all visitors by 2011, and it's the CSIS spokesperson coming out and saying this on a news clip, and you can get it at youtube.com/1995 Firefly4DR. I don't think you guys have enough time to play it. It's a 4-minute clip, but it's pretty damning, and they just go out and they admit that they're going to track, trace, and database any visitor that comes into Canada with the retinal and a fingerprint scan.
All right, wait, 1995 Firefly what?
4DR.
4DR?
Yeah.
D is in the letter?
Yeah.
I'll make sure to have it up for tomorrow, either in the Alex Jones program or mine during the Money Bomb. I really appreciate it, Gordon. Let's go to Joshua in Florida. Joshua, you're on the line.
Mr. Bermas, how you doing, my friend?
I'm all right.
I want to say that we need to take legal action against Glenn Beck. I think that's the biggest solution to this problem. We need to seek legal action. We need to reach out to lawyers for 9/11 Truth and seek action. We need to reach out to Jews for 9/11 Truth and have them seek legal action. And I think we need to have a concentrated effort. I've already spoken to a local paralegal, and we're going to take legal action.
Well, it needs to be done, and if it can be done, I would love it to be done. Phil Berg might be a good way to do so. I mean, Phil Berg is really concentrating on Obama and the birth certificate now, but I really do think this is a much larger issue. This guy has been demonizing 9/11 Truth now for 4 years. Let me say it again. for years. He said that the next Timothy McVeigh was coming out of the 9/11 Truth Movement. He just associated us with white supremacists and Al-Qaeda who hate Jews and are ready to take down the entire country. That's the kind of sickness that is spewed out of this just demonic creature's mouth.
Absolutely. Jason, what it is a dehumanization campaign against 9/11 Truth. We have to block that when we go out tomorrow because, of course, systematically they chose to make this announcement on the 10th, knowing that tomorrow all the Truth Action, all the 9/11 Truth groups were going to be taking to the streets on the 11th. This is a tactical dehumanization psyop. This was planned out, orchestrated, and what we need to do is go out on the streets and larger force tomorrow, stronger than ever, and send a clear message to the American people. We are not terrorists. We are lovers of liberty, lovers of freedom, and we're not backing down. We just stand for truth and justice. It's not a partisan issue. And
Absolutely.
I encourage everyone, let's get on the ball, ladies and gentlemen. We have to take action. The shots have been fired. Code red, code red. Let's take legal action.
Thank you so much, Gordon. I really appreciate it, brother. If that is an incentive enough for somebody listening right now to join wearechange.org or truthaction.org to hit the streets tomorrow with copies of Loose Change, copies of Fabled Enemies, copies of Road to Tyranny, Martial Law, the Obama Deception, I don't know what is. I mean, that's a clear attack. That's what that is. That's a clear attack on free speech. That's a clear attack on anybody listening to this program. That's a clear attack on those trying to put out the truth, whether it be via website, via YouTube, via DVD, via television programs, via internet TV. It's a clear attack, a full frontal assault on the truth, so that other people won't look into this subject matter. They'll automatically think, oh, they just hate the Jews, or they want to shoot security guards, or they don't believe the Holocaust happened. That's what they want to paint us up that way. Why do people not realize that? Why do they fall into their own traps? We're going to come back on the other side, finish up with calls, Angel, Brian, and others. Remember, folks, if you missed any of the program, and it was a hell of a program with Cindy Sheehan in studio, the podcast is on the left-hand side, or you can listen live on demand over at gcnlive.com for the next 24 hours. We'll be back after this. It's the Info Warrior.